Ooh, what's up, gamers, gamies, and gamettes? My name is John, and welcome back to freaking Light in the Dark. Last time, basically, we freaking got captured by a freaking girl kidnapper with a knife. And we're apparently a rich boy, and she doesn't like us because we're rich, and she wants some money. She's making a ransom. And that's pretty much what we got so far. So, let's continue from where we left off. Who was she? Where was I? What did she want? Why did she do such a thing? Countless questions circulated in my head, but I couldn't make a sound even with my mouth open. What eventually did come out was something totally unrelated. Why me? The unfamiliar dry voice sounded rough like sandpaper. Why? Oh. I forgot what. I think I gave it a deep voice. Why? The girl mumbled my question next to the window. Her face reflected the damp lamp. Orange spots of light scattered across the her messy hair, dancing like fire. She hung her head in a contemplation. It took her a while to raise her hand again with a grin. Okay, no particular reason. As though it was only natural. The empty voice held no emotion but a malevolent sense of pleasure. The world is just unfair. Isn't that your favorite line? Seeing the shock in my eyes, she chuckled. Dots. With that mocking statement, the curtain was raised on this kidnapping incident. Transition. Oh. A light in the dark. Day 1. Kidnapping. Alright, let me quick say this. That's cool. I like this. I really like that. That's really cool. Next. Alright. I stood in a world of darkness. There was no sky nor ground, only endless darkness. A dream. In this haze, I felt like I was in a dream, yet I couldn't control my thoughts. The intermittent noise was annoying, like a radio with poor signal. Suddenly, the ground started to slowly sink like a quicksand. I tried to move my legs, but realization I couldn't move. Feet, legs, and then my arms. The darkness gradually devoured my body. I heard that vivid disdain before my vision was overtaken. I hate people like you. Damn, dude. I like this novel. It's like very serious. It actually has a like story and meaning to it so far. Day 1, morning. Okay, and there's the phone. Alright. What the? Note updated. Situation. What time is it now? I can't tell time. I like how it shows the stamina bar. I have to escape. Untying the ropes is my only chance. The only chance exists the door and the window. Is there any other option? I should try to converse with her. A better relationship could be beneficial. Yeah, that could be beneficial. Let's go with Maiden. Maiden. A girl with long hair and sharp eyes. She doesn't seem to be older than 30. Her pale skin doesn't appear healthy. She wears a clearly outdated overcoat and scarf. I still don't know who she is. If only I can get her name at least. Why did she pick me as a target? Huh. Interesting. Still half asleep. I opened my eyes. The room before me was still the same unfamiliar room. So it was not a dream. Okay, so there's a backpack with like ward out the couch. Is that bullets? No, cigarette buds. All right. A long sigh couldn't relieve the depression in my chest, and my heart sunk to the very bottom. Huh. Oh my god, it shows the rippy. That's so funny. Oh, fucking A. I was kidnapped. What were their objective? What should I know? That's so funny. I didn't relate. I mean, it is a Saki project thing. Oh, cool. My mind was all blank. There was more confusion than air. That's so funny. I like that little Easter egg. They said one can be petrified when facing a threat. It was a fight or flight. Reflectively, stopping your actions to avoid catching the predator's attention was probably the best way to describe my feeling then. Oh, what the hell? It disappeared. Alright, whatever. Oh, we're looking at somewhere else. I tried to pull out the rope, but nothing happened. The headache was hard to bear. The painkiller I usually prepared was in my bag, which was out of my reach in this situation. Damn it! My mind did get clearer after sleeping. Everything that happened yesterday still felt like a dream, but the reality lay right before my eyes. I still like that little Easter egg. That's funny. The morning light brightened up the room. The peeling paint on the wall and the old pieces of furniture. There was nothing but decay, though nothing had been touched for a long time. Was it an abandoned house? Did they actually live here? The kidnapper was nowhere to be found. I couldn't hear anything, thus couldn't tell how many people were around. Perhaps shouting for help might catch someone's attention, but the kidnappers might also be right outside the door. Shout for help. Take the shot. Oh shit! Take a stock of the situation. I guess I don't want to risk it if they're outside. Let's take a stock of the situation. My yelling might not be heard, and I could be in trouble if I get the kidnapper's attention instead. I like how it's timed. That's cool. I could still feel the pain from where I got kicked the day before. I try to make myself a little more comfortable and relax my back by leaning on the wall. First, my body. My hands were tightly tied up, so I couldn't move them, let alone wiggle out those ropes. Excuse me. My body overall was alright, but I couldn't really rest in this position. I had to save my energy to escape. So where to start? What time is it? Where am I? Where am I? Let's go with where am I? Where was I? The house appeared to be more than a decade old. This is sort of an old apartment was everywhere in Taiwan. If I could move to the window, I could at least tell which floor I was on, but I couldn't see anything from here. I was kidnapped near a construction site. Okay, at least we know we're near a construction site. Could I at least estimate a rough distance range by calculating the time in car ride? Dots. I tried to picture it in my mind, but gave up quickly. I had no clue what type of vehicle I was on, nor exact length of time. Any estimate I made would be pure speculation. Before I could think any further, I heard footsteps outside. I couldn't help but tense up. Who was that? Oh god, it's her. Before I made up my mind on how to respond, I saw the girl pushing open the door. Oh, that's not good. Oh, you have a knife. Can you not, please? Holding the knife and wearing the same overcoat and scarf, she stared at me. I tried to look back calmly, but I could still clearly feel my rapid heartbeat. Finally up, rich boy? I looked up her silently, trying to guess her intention from words or action. I was in an unfamiliar situation, and there were too many questions left unanswered. The location, the time, the objectives, any sort of the information would help. You're free once your daddy pays up, so stay quiet. Or I can't guarantee what will happen to you. With that said, she sat next to the window and lit up a cigarette. It was easier to see her face in the sunlight. Her long hair was just messy, with those long bangs almost covering her eyes. Those pale skin was not from makeup, more likely she was born with or a result of a poor health. Or maybe drug abuse? Hey! The girl's voice broke my train of thoughts. She coldly stared back at me with a cigarette in her hand. I will make a few things clear. When I contact your dad, don't talk, don't move, don't get any funny ideas. This is not a game. I don't have any patience, and I don't mind shutting you up by breaking one or two bones. Disgusting, digesting her every word. I pondered what to respond. Trying to scare me? Got it. Let's go with got it. Got it. I will play by your rules. Still accessing the best way to deal with her. I should avoid triggering her for my own safety. You better be. I am free once you get my money, right? What do you think? Her nonchalant answer provided my guess, not that her consent would mean anything. If a kidnapper promise means anything, then even world peace is not a dream. Hao-Chen Jiang, age 19, only son of CEO. Hao-Chen, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, my bad, honestly. Address to Chongqing Road, Lane 2. Lives by himself, buys breakfast at 10 a.m. every day, jogs at the park at 8 p.m. Cram school every Tuesday and Thursday, which ends at 9:30 p.m. Always takes the shortcut via the walkways that under construction. She lazily read my information and from time to time paused to look at me as though anticipating something. Quite comprehensive. She grunted after noticing my lack of reaction. The leaking of personal information was nothing new, but it was still uncomfortable to hear someone knowing your daily schedule like the back of her hand. Was it an acquaintance behind all of this? Wait, you forgot that I. If she knew that much about me. My best attempts to conjure up my memory still failed. Hard to believe she has any reason to pick me. No one but my parents and the building security knew my schedule, and none of them could be the source of the leak. First things first. You don't have to keep my feet tied up, you know. Oh, she doesn't like that. I have no intention to run. Even if you don't believe me, my hands are still tied. Also, you have a knife. I can't run away like this anyway. It's really uncomfortable being tied up like this, and it's just I told you before. She interrupted me, squatting before me, looking at me right in the eyes. I hate people like you. Having too much money to spend, never knowing any pain. Everything just goes your way. You know nothing, but still act almighty like some big shot. Uncomfortable? You think I care? More uncomfortable, the better I say. What a messed up personality. I felt like her anonymity, but didn't want to say that to her. Too many people found society unfair, always blaming his or her failure on someone else, thinking he or she was a victim of the system. If it was this easy to convince her, she wouldn't even ended up kidnapping someone. Nothing to say now. Noticing my silence, she tried to provoke me. What are you talking about? Look away. What are you talking about? No, look away, look away. I wasn't dumb enough to argue with someone while my hands were tied up, especially if said person was holding up a knife. Pathetic. Seeing my not say a word, she sneered and lost interest in me. She returned to the window. To the window! Note updated. Alright, let's look at that. Can I look at the note? So what now? Chat. Oh, action remaining. Alright, cool. Can I look at the notes though? Alright, let's see. Alright, her immunity against rich people makes it impossible to communicate with her. Okay, so that's another. Rest, chat. So what now? Remaining actions, 4. Really? I have 4? Can I quick save though? No, I can't quick save. Nope, I can't quick save. Alright, let's chat. Let's keep chatting. Why not? Older girl, back. What's your name? What do you want? Click one of the topics. The list will change as you progress through the story. Okay. What do you want? Can you untie me? We can't. Let's say... No, she wants money, obviously. Let's try a name. Older girl. Back. Older girl. Obviously, she's the one. What's your name? Let's go with what's your name? Action 3. What's your name? The girl was staring at her phone and didn't hear my question, so I repeated it. Hold it. Huge... Yeah. She carelessly said 2 syllables. Ah! You dumbass! She carelessly said 2 syllables before suddenly shutting up. She raised her head and looked at me cautiously. Say again? Yeah, just say it one more time. What was your last part? I secretly remember, partially remember, but she acted as though I heard nothing. She dubiously wrinkled her eyebrow, then glanced at me while biting her lips.
You think I will tell you just you can call the cops later?
How would I address you then? You almost said it anyway. I was just be snarky. Didn't you almost say it, Miss Hung? I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I told her jokingly, feeling satisfied from her angry look. Oh shit.
You don't seem to get it, do you?
Oh, and I immediately paid the price for speaking without thinking. She kicked my body while looking down on me with a rage-turned smile.
Keep babbling. Let's see if your body is tough as your mouth.
I'm sorry! So, what's the remaining act? Observe, rest. Alright, let's look at the note again. Alright. Alright, girl long hair, doesn't seem blah blah blah. Her immunity against, alright. Maiden. We got her the first name at least. She picked at me and oh dear. She doesn't seem to, at least we know her name. I still don't know who she is. If only I can get her name. But we got the name. Alright, so her last name is, oh, that's her last name. Hunga. Alright, but I still have no recollection. Alright. Let's try again. Let's try chatting with her. What do you want? Can you untie? We already know, man. We're not gonna freaking. She's not gonna untie us. What do you want? She obviously wants money. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. Can I go back? Yeah, I can back. Alright, back. Let's just rest. We can't observe anyway. I should rest when I get the chance. Oh, cool. We got our stamina back up just for that. Alright. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. So what now? Remaining 2 acts. Rest. Chat. Older girl. Oh, really? Alright, let's go with what do you want again? Whatever. Even though we already know. What do you want?
Are you an idiot? Money, of course. Do you think I enjoy kidnapping people?
She grunted in a disdain, then her mouth broke into a naughty smirk.
Of course, teaching your type a lesson feels good too. Otherwise, you wouldn't think the whole world only circulates around you.
The words were still aggressive. I still had no idea why she was this mad. Everything aside, just the fact I didn't even know her in the person made it bizarre why she had such a grudge. What happens after you get the money? Yeah, what happens? So what happens after you get the money? Kidnapping is naturally for money, but money for what? Will they ask for more? Escape abroad? And most importantly, do they intend to let me go?
Uh-oh. What do you think?
She raised the corner of her mouth and returned the question, and a non-committal smile was creepy.
It's none of your business anyway. You just pray your daddy pays up soon. The amount is nothing to your right.
I hope so too. Bringing this up covered my mind in shadows, but I couldn't do anything about it. So what now? Remaining 1 act. I mean, she's gonna say no. I mean, come on, I'm not that stupid. Let's just rest again. Let's see. I feel fine. Alright, let's keep our stamina. After I rest, I should ask more information. Alright, well, clouds. I wasn't sure how much time had passed, but I grew hungry. Oh, okay. My head still hurts a little, and my tied up limbs only made me moody. She just sat there staring at her phone. She kept dialing some numbers with an anxious expression. Why don't you eat something?
Not hungry.
You ate this morning?
Just cut the chase and stop breathing around the bush, will ya?
Staring at me with a certain annoyance, she replied coldly. I want to go home. Hey, chill. I'll go and I want to go home.
You think that's funny?
Shit. She showed no appreciation of my direct response or sense of humor. You want money, right? How much?
None of your business.
I tried to negotiate with her, but she just looked even more annoyed.
Look, if you let me go now and all my money is yours.
All the cash on me and my bank savings, that should work, right?
I will say nothing
and pretend this never happened. I live by myself anyway, and no one will suspect if it was just, if I just say I took a walk.
Shut up. You think I'm a fool? Why should I believe you? You think you can talk your way out of this? Just shut up and wait for your daddy to pay.
She snorted and showed no interest in my proposal. What if he won't? Oh shit.
He will.
She interrupted me, raising an eyebrow at me.
You will be in trouble if he doesn't.
Haha. I realized her implication. My dry chuckle felt bitter. She had a point. I would be in trouble without the ransom. I suppressed my worry, knowing it would not the time to panic. The priors were collecting any information and replenishing my stamina and finding a chance to escape. Can I have something to drink and eat? I haven't had anything to eat since yesterday.
Oh? The rich boy is already hungry after skipping one meal?
Yes. I admitted without hesitation. My hunger was real, and there was nothing impressive about hiding that.
Pfft.
Oh, she couldn't resort, but she poured me a glass of water from the bottle after a grunt. I can't grab it unless you untie me.
Just lick it like a dog.
I tried to convince her to loosen up the rope, but she had no intention to do so. Drink. Yeah, I'm fucking drinking it. I tried to... Alright. Then please hold it still.
Seriously?
Noticing I would do, she suggested, she sounded surprised. Isn't that your suggestion? You can feed me otherwise. Not breaking a sweat, I replied coldly. Pride was not edible, and I had to keep my strength.
Why you?
I was used to it. If someone wanted to insult or enrage you, just accept it plainly. People are like cats. They don't show interest in toys that don't struggle.
Don't move.
No longer composed, she moved closer to me with water in her hand. What are you? I was pressed to the wall without finishing my sentence, bending my head. She forced the water down my throat, almost like an act of torture. Gargle and gargle. Oh, cool, I didn't have to do that.
Want some more?
She raised her eyebrows, smiling victoriously. Screw you! I couldn't say anything while choking. The spilled water soaked my clothes, making me tremble in this cold weather. That was straightforward and violent, but at least I can rest a little while after drinking the water. Alright, at least I got my stamina back up. The cell phone on the table started vibrating. She stole a glance at me with pursed lips after seeing the number. People have small gestures, when they're under pressure, like person's lips, flipping hair, and biting nails. That is true. The person in question might not be aware of it, but one's body language reveals his or her true emotion.
Stay here, and don't you dare make a sound.
Leaving that threat, she walked out the door with the phone. With the door closed shut, I vaguely heard the conversation outside, but was not able to figure out the exact content. Was it the accomplice? There would be less of a chance to escape if there were more of them. I sighed toward the sky, as though mocking my effort. Every desirable event occurred. If there was only her, then I would have to rest as much as possible. There might be a chance to escape when she wasn't careful. That door was the only exit. I might be able to jump out the window if I could to get out of these ropes. Location, head count, weapons, too many uncertainties, let alone how to get out of these damn ropes. It was more practical to figure out practical on my own than wait for a rescue. It will be ideal if I can persuade her to let me go. I must not trigger her before I prepare, though. At the very least, I should make her drop her guard to facilitate my escape. But before that, I will play it by ear. Transition. Let's try to find something useful when she is not around. Observe. Alright, time to observe. Alright, click to change the view. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, when the cursor changed the icon. Alright. Alright, let's look at this. Alright, remaining. The synthetic leather is ragged. The cotton inside. I like this. This is really cool. The cotton inside it exposed like something glued, gutted dead body. Excuse me. What a bad omen. What about the cell phone? Let's look at that. And there's our phone right there. Oh, really? I can't look at that? Alright, let's look at... Chair. Ha, the Ruby. Alright, the time. What is that? It's a wooden wardrobe. Closet at a certain age is nasty, unwanted smell. The ravages of time really messed up the door, as though one kicked it totally shattered it. Alright, the time. A closer look reveals the clock not even moving. Oh my god, and the hands points up. I feel fine after I rest. I should ask more information. Day 1, morning. Day 1, noon. The sunlight shine through the window at a certain angle, adding some energy to the dark room. Even the moldy smell seemed to get much thinner.
Damn it!
The girl walked back and forth in the room, anxiety clear on her face. What's wrong?
Your dad doesn't believe you are with us. What an idiot.
Why not let me talk to him? Probably he thinks like that. Wait, no, I pressed the other thing. What the hell? Why not let me talk to him?
Oh, fuck you! Shut up! Who do you think you are?
I clicked the other thing!
Who do you think you are? Did I ask for your opinion?
Triggering a nerve, she hit me with another kick. I just think it might be more effective.
No one cares what you think. Shut up and wait for a ransom, get it?
Haha. Oh shit.
What's so funny? You think I won't touch you? Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. No. Please no stabby.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. She frowned upon hearing my laughter and then took up her weapon in a menacing manner. No. It's just that I'm not that important to him.
What do you mean?
Noticing how odd my statement was, she raised in her eyebrow and followed up. I haven't contacted my family in a long time. Our relationship isn't as close as you imagine. I had been pondering since I got kidnapped if I should tell her that I was a poor choice for a hostage. Maybe she would let me go, or silence me instead. However, it was only a matter of time before she found out, so might as well be the transparent here.
Why? You had a rebellious phase or something?
He is a self-centered, or perhaps workaholic is more correct. The complicated family relationship was hard to explain in a few words. I was deciding how to piece my sentences together to answer her question. He spends half of a year abroad and never cares about his family. He will work till midnight even when he is back in Taiwan. I don't even see him that often during holidays. It isn't always about the company, it's always about the stockholders and employees, blah 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 blah. In my opinion, it is all for his ego. Whether it was my graduation, birthday, or even a car accident, he never showed up. Wouldn't even make a damn phone call. Clearly to his job is far more important than me. He probably wouldn't even know about the accident if not for the hospital calling an emergency contact. I tried to shrug, but my tight up hands made it a bit difficult. Anyway, he doesn't care if I'm alive or dead. He might even feel relief about me getting kidnapped. Sorry about that, but you would have better luck with his security. Hell, if you even let me go now, I can even tell you his secretary's number. Oh, secretary. I said security. Secretary's number as a bonus. I proposed her half-jokingly, yet her reaction was unexpected. She didn't open her mouth as she coldly looked at me next to the window.
You think that's funny?
Oh, shit. To my surprise, she walked to me while flipping her hair.
You think I should feel sympathy for you? Want me to pity you?
She grabbed my collar and pulled me close to I could feel her breath.
Car accident, hospitalized, your daddy doesn't give a shit about you. Be fucking grateful that he didn't even leave you a pile of dead. You think everyone has a happy family?
Shit got real. Oh my god.
Schools, meals, home. So many things you take for granted aren't the case for us. Stop acting like you're a victim if you know nothing. You just make me want to puke.
Every word was delivered clearly. Her voice contained a certain indescribable weight. Seeing me and not respond, she let go of my collar and spat on the ground angrily.
I am wasting my time.
Realizing she might have spoken too much, she turned her head away and returned to the window and with a dejected look, dots. Well, that didn't work. I sighed lightly. Things wouldn't be that easy after all. It was true I wanted to win her pity, but that was no lie either. A father always working and a mom never home. That's the image of my family. Every time I was home, all I can see upon the door was a vast empty living room. I noticed how big the house was, so big that I could feel only emptiness. I breathed out, raised my head, and looked out the small part of the sky from the window. The only lie that I was no longer felt hurt by it. Transition. Damn, it got real so fast. Day 1, night. Woohoo! Hunger. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it off right here for right now. This has been a freaking heavy episode. Shit got real. I loving this game. I can't wait for the full game so I can freaking purchase this, man. So we're gonna find out till next time what we're gonna do. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, go on the phone where are we from. So peace out and sayonara. Bye bye.